Welcome back, fellow witch doctors, surgeons, and otherwise medically inclined, to another episode of Let's Play Pathologic 2. My save game seems to have been corrupted. When I logged back into the game, the continue button was no longer there, and I actually had to load a previous save game. We are at the termitory at the moment. This is technically where we also finished off the last episode. The interesting thing, though, is that we are back here, but we can see that we incurred 2 malai, which is 1, our health is impacted because we died, and our hunger is slightly impacted because we died. So marked here by orange, so we no longer can fully regain those bars. This poses a couple of different challenges, and I have not yet found a solution to them. But in the last episode we basically met a new enemy, even more terrifying than the plague itself, and that is gravity. No, I'm just kidding, but unfortunately we fell down the stairs, we ultimately died, and we had to reload and start again. I moved the sound already down slightly. I still feel, and maybe that's just my headphones at the moment, but the screams in the background are fairly loud, so we'll see. But yeah, we're gonna talk to the to Tai-Cheek, or Tai-Cheek's daughter, I think, to be precise. Taya, correct? And what we're hoping to achieve is, by going through the dialogue again, that the guy that we've met over in Shekin is then going to move to our father's house, and then we can take things from there. So, without further ado, let's have the conversation with her again.
Where's Grandpa Isidore? Why did he stop coming by?
My feet ache. Feet are fine. What about the rest of you? Also gums and guts. Because I chewed on resin. And because they won't give me anything tasty anymore. Did you bring anything nice? No, I don't have anything nice. So what kind of human are you? Why did you come? Tell me, kid, did you ever leave this room? Do you know what's happening outside? No, they won't let me out. Even though I'm superior, and they must listen, but no one does. Not enough toys here, very boring. Is the outside more interesting? Well, it's not really. It's dangerous. To be honest, it's bad. But I am brave, aren't you? I have my ups and downs. Where will we go? Shekin, yes? Tell me it's Shekin. Bekara, what a great idea. That place is abandoned and uninhabitable. It's spacious. We'll all find a place there. We don't need too much space. I'll take you in. It won't work. They'll let you out of the stone, but not the town. I think I picked this one. By the way, I'll try to stick as much to the options that I took the last time, but quite honestly, I don't recall all of them, but I'll try my best to stick with the same ones. We don't need too much space. I'll take you in. And the rest of us too? No, you alone. Hello, Ne. What do you mean? I don't understand the word. Well, can you count? How many fingers am I showing to you now? 10. No, there's 1. No, there's 10. You've got 10 fingers on your hands. That's not how it works. Yes, it does. It's the same. How can you separate me from Kathange, Nune and Sila? You don't cut fingers from a hand. What a stupid idea, challenging someone. Imebeshe will only leave together. Then we'll live together. Here we won't live. It'll be great. Yamar Goebe. What a stubborn kid. Fine, I'll figure something out. I believe that was roughly the dialogue options that I had last time, and this now gives us Oyun must know about the dormitory, and neither Kin nor Taya agree to her being separated from the people. The only way to save her from that dead place is together with them. And hopefully, if I click this... Yes, he is now at our father's place, where we can then talk to him. Okay, good. And now I believe that means that the guys outside here want to talk to me as well. How fares your kind, Kathanga? Did you hear what Mother told you? Poorly, but the dormitory is open, you're free to go. I am Isidore Burak's son. I want to find out his fate. Tell me what you know. Ene shi yun kun geshipshe? What kind of person are you? Why would we talk to you? Why would we care what you want? We only care what the kin want. The kin want me to take Taichi's daughter. I'll take good care of her. I hope the kin want to leave this rotten place. I've made it possible. You're free to go. No, we can't leave yet. The doors are open. What's holding you here? The one who oppresses us. The one who locked us in. The master. The owner. Fat Boy's Vlad. He's only your master as long as you consent to be his people. He locked us in. His order destroyed our people. He turned the warren into a coffin. An Ikedel. Timeldar. It is so. So what? Are you planning to stay in this coffin out of sheer stubbornness? What if it wasn't him? You're right. So what? Are you planning to stay in this coffin out of sheer stubbornness? We want justice. All must be fair. All must follow the lines. He who has done this to us must come and observe the consequences of his actions. We will not leave until this is done. And what do you plan to do? Kill him? We want to look him in the eye. Touch his eyes with ours. Yeah, I know all too well what you mean by that. Okay. The kin want to look in the eyes of the man who locked them in the dormitory. Vlad Oljimsky. Vlad Oljimsky. Alright. And I think the rest of you want to talk to me now as well. We take Karan. You want to take our mother? You cannot have her. We won't let you. She won't let you. Fine, fine. Did you not hear what our mother said? A head cannot be taken from its body. She can't leave this place without us. We won't let her go to certain death with a stranger. Her body is whole. I'm not a stranger. You are a stranger, until proven otherwise. Your deeds are that of a stranger. Melaneksha, you are not part of us. What proof do you need? Show us that you are on our side. Show us that your knife can trace the lines. Show us that you can cut. Bring us big flood. A weakling cannot do that. Then we will listen. You want blood. Why is it always blood? And I think that's it. Okay. Now. Should I take the... No. Oh? There's no running on the floor. Alright, so technically speaking, we want to see Oyun and talk to him about what's going on at the cemetery. There's a grocery on the way. Are we... Because we died last time, we took quite a hit on our health. And I have nothing really to recoup that. And the infection is also creeping up. And we're getting close to exhaustion again. And our hunger is creeping up again as well. We still have the canned food, which I think is hopefully going to help with this drastically. But the rest, I am not so sure about. I wonder, what's the best plan of action here now? I wonder if I should make a quick detour, go to our lair, rest a bit, and then go meet him. It's short before 2 a.m. in the morning. We could go here, then pick up Fat Vlad, and then come back. I have one big problem. I do not see where the infection is at the moment. And then there's the theater play again. And I think I can see that until 7 a.m. if I recall that correctly. And then there's 2 icons. Sometimes after dark the step people meet here. And we have the kids again. Kids gather at the station. I don't see those 2 as important things. I think those are the ones that I have to do right now. What else do we have? Grocery, pharmacy. I wonder, clothes, pharmacy, grocery, clothes. Where would I get something for my health? Probably at the pharmacy, right? So that is close to our father's house as well. So let's do that. Let's go over there and let's take the stairs just this time. with a bit more care, and I'm not gonna run. Oh, the ominous music is kicking in. Oh, I can see my health being sapped away from me. So that's gonna become a problem fairly quickly. Alright, if we... Can we go through here? I don't think so. I think we need to come from around. So if we go here and then go all the way around, I think that's probably the easiest way. Let's go to the house, talk to Oyun, then go to the pharmacy. I think that should work. So go all the way around the curve.
Talk to me.
Oh. Talk to you. Oh wow, our health keeps on being drained now. That's not great. I have nothing to recoup health at the moment. I wonder if sleeping is still doing the trick. That might do, but I'm not sure. Oh, there's one of our people. Trade. No, we don't need any of that. Sorry. Oh, I think I'm going in the wrong direction. I am. No, I'm not. I'm going in the right one. Okay. Just round. Okay, we're almost there. What's this? Oh, a herb in the middle of the street? Nice. I'll take it. Okay, we're here. Let's see what he says. Yeah. And here? No. Okay. Oh. I think we loot. Oh, did we not loot every? Oh, maybe I didn't have the space last time. I can't fully recall that. I think I looted. Oh no, that's all closed. What happened here? Oh no, it's all empty. Okay, so maybe it's just the animation. There he is. Oh wow.
Being stubborn is not the same as being strong, kindred.
Oh my god, look at my health. Jesus Christ, I'm gonna be dead in a second.
Mere words are neither priceless nor worthless. Mind their purpose.
Okay. Have you been there? Yes. What did you see? Death. Almost everyone is dead. Tai Cheek too. There are survivors. Okay, so this is the pessimistic answer and the positive one. There are survivors. They worship Tai Cheek's young daughter. Worship? She's like a lucky charm to them. A shield from the plague. So there are survivors. How many? I don't know. Screams? 100. Maybe 2? They need to leave that place. I've already asked the woman from the capital to unlock the gate. Oh, he's talking about the Inquisitor. Yeah, she did. She has the power now. But she refused me. And so will she refuse you. Well, she did open it. So you two have met. She didn't refuse me. I know I want them to leave too. She didn't refuse me. How is that possible? You have no such power. You have no such authority. Well, do you? I do. My power comes from the Ojimskis, and from Earth, but those are only scraps. The kin can be ruled by either force or spirit. Your father did the latter. I do the former. Boy's blood strength is behind me. They want to see him, by the way, Ojimski. I prefer father's way than... Well, they want to see him, by the way. That's their right. If I were in Ojimski's place, I'd come. How else will they remember who their master is? If he acts as a master would, with no fear, with no doubt in his power, then they will submit to him again. As animals do. Wow, okay, so you don't have a high opinion of them. You think this will be the end of it? Who knows? Whatever happens, Master will get what he deserves. If he is strong enough, he'll restore his power. If not, well, he'll lose it forever. This is his trial. I'll remember your words, Kindred. You're smarter than people give you credit for. I'll remember your words, Kindred. You will have to prove your strength to the kin. Prove that not only do you know the lines, Kindred, but that you can also trace them with your knife. Prove you're a Yargashin like your father, too. They won't listen to you until you do, and they won't accept your help. You are still no one. I don't want to follow the path of strength. Father didn't. Because I was there to help him. Because the Oljimskis forced them into submission. And I, their watchdog, sacrificed my name to drag them by the yoke wherever they'd be fed. Our people only understand strength. Strength alone. They don't think. They don't fear death. They need to be dragged from its door by the yoke. You're talking like a yoke's part of the body. It isn't. It can't be removed. No, Kathanga, I'm not convinced. There's an untruth, a false line, if you will. I like that. I think I'll go with this one. No, Kathanga, I'm not convinced. Oh. What's happening now? Oyun is a shepherd of bulls. He is convinced the kin can only be dragged to salvation by force. Oh, looks like this closes this line. There isn't anything else. Interesting. Okay, so that's gone. I definitely need to see the pharmacy. We need to do something about our health. Oh boy. Can the herbs maybe help me? I wonder. Twire. Menu. Touch. Herbs are the words of earth. She grants them to us by splitting herself open, and so an herb given to the human body can tell us what ails it. Each blade of Twire is unique. Herbalists tell them apart by their voices. Okay, that doesn't really help me though. What can I do? Oh, what was the word? There was this item, reddish, looked like a rubber band. Tourniquet? I think it's a tourniquet. So I can't use the herbs by themselves, unfortunately. Touch or drop. No, it's always the same. Swavery is plain but resilient. Let's try yeah, okay. I mean, I guess for the infection itself we can probably use one of our tinctures. Oh, this is to lower pain. Oh, right, those were the good ones. I put them on the side. They were made from good livers, so they weren't infected. Then we have this one with the infected blood. Lowers infection. Doesn't completely heal, but lowers chance of death. Boosts immunity. Boosts immunity. Boosts immunity. Okay, that's it. Lowers infection. I mean, there is one other thing that we could try. It's the Schmauder. Box filled with the powder made of assorted ground pills. Extremely harmful, but somehow cures the sandpest. Since it is the sandpest that is eating away our health. But it says extremely harmful. We could use it. I wonder. Oh, God. I should have thought about this earlier. Maybe I should have made a save point. Let's go to the pharmacy and see if we can find something to restore some of our health. But if this continues to eat away, I mean, look, we started probably about here and we haven't gone that far. If that eats away at my health at this rate, I have to be honest with you, I don't think we're gonna last very long. So, should I maybe just try and heal the infection? Let me try one of the tinctures. Should I try the good one, the bubbly one? Because we know this is a stronger one. Don't have any of the little kits anymore. Anyway, let's go to the pharmacy first. Oh, hello. Oyun's reflection. 9 years ago, my master woefully took the job of foreman to the abattoir. Oljimski sought a kinsman he could trust to force his will upon the kin, to quell rebellion against the bitter yoke of toil. I remember that everyone hated him. I believe the kin despises him. I remember that everyone hated him. The kin will follow strength as a rule of law. Oyun is not a fool. He knew enough to see one does not rule by giving orders. No man can rule the kin. Taichik or Saba aside, only Elder Burak came close. The kin obeys neither strength nor spirit. Why would the kin need a ruler at all? The kin are a hive. Obeys neither strength nor spirit. The kin can only listen, like a realm of infants. Follow no laws, but feel keenly. What do they feel, Burak? Well, if I know, same as everyone. Pain, anxiety, sorrow, hope. Same as everyone, I think. Oyun does know his place. No king of shreds and patches, but the king's silent shadow. He dreams of one to take his place, a man to lead the kin upriver towards the long-forgotten past, but strong he is. Does the kin need the ways of the past? Isn't it better to look to the future? What is strength? Oh, that's a... Wow, we're going deep here. Does the kin need the ways of the past? Isn't it better to look to the future? And what is strength? Very relevant, interesting questions. What is strength? Do you believe yourself strong, Burak? Then tell me, what this strength is born from. I think I just asked you the question. You don't answer a question with another question. That's just rude. Your master knows the answer. Strength lies in fear. Strength is the power to say no. Huh. Strength certainly does not lie in fear. But the power to say no, I'll go with it because I like it better than the other option. It's a shame there's not the third hidden one. The kin are slaves. Gristle for the mill Jimsky built to drown the town in coin. This road leads to no future but our end. Same fate awaits us all. Who could have thought such a hulking man worries about such issue? Same fate awaits us all. Okay. Oh, good thing I looked. I almost missed him, to be honest with you, so... Anyway, let's rush to the pharmacy and see if there's anything that we can do for our health. I'm a bit worried, because if we don't find anything, then, yeah, I'm not quite sure what we can do. I feel like we're running a little bit out of options here. Don't hit me. No, you're not a hitter. A bandage! Oh, yes, please. Improves health, stop bleeding, and you stop death. 4. And I don't have enough to trade with you. Oh, man. What a shame. What a shame. Yeah, bandage or tourniquet or something. Good sir. What do you have? You don't have anything that I could use. Isn't that just great? I mean, we can at least buy an immunity booster. Okay. Should we buy the pills as well? Guess we can, it's not that expensive. Okay. We don't need anything else, so we probably have to look at the town again, but let's take the immunity booster first. Let's see if that helps a bit. Yeah, that's what I thought. So it's not reducing the red bit, it's just filling up the green part. But it doesn't do anything to our health. And where could we put this? Certainly not in clothes. Grocery? Unlikely. Oh, shoot. I think that's gonna be a problem. And we're very exhausted already again. I mean, technically speaking, what I would normally say is, there's another pharmacy over here. There's also one here. I think I'm gonna make my way over here, because technically we want to get to Oljimsky, right? And it's en route now. Maybe we can rest up and we can double check. Maybe sleeping does recover our health. I don't know. And there's another pharmacy there that we could check. Maybe they have something else, because they obviously have different things on offer. So let's do that. So to the right, and then just follow the road all the way, and then past the second house to the right. Follow the road. Yeah, my goodness, it really eats into our health quite drastically. Oh wow. Now we have blood splatter on the screen. If there wasn't evidence enough that we're about to die, then I guess this is it. So I wonder if I need to eat the Schmauder. I mean, Oljimski also has a save point, so we could certainly try that there. We can save and then just give it a go. Oh no. Oh no. The area's infected. Oh. Oh, Jesus. Oh, so his daughter, he himself, and the 8th is in danger. I wonder, so they now popped into it. I mean, I think this one has been in danger the entire time, right? For a second I just had a thought, because they're now in danger, and they're in the area where the infection is. Would that mean that whoever is the 8th also is in that area? Potentially, you know. Hunger and exhaustion really creeping up, but this... Oof. Because we've always been fine, and I think it's because health typically recovered by itself to a certain degree, but it doesn't do that anymore. And I wonder whether that's a malus because we died, because we had that one death. Oh, that would be super frustrating. Because I know I could have also avoided that, but, well, certainly didn't. Oh, wow. Oof, luckily escaped that one. And an empty bottle. Ka-ching! Winning. Oh, look, and some herbs. But the problem is... Where's the entrance? It's empty, great. Where's the entrance? Oh, here. Well, if we don't find anything, it leaves us very little options, to be honest with you. Trade. Oh, thank goodness. Both, actually. Used to improve health. Oh, thank goodness. Okay. Oh, tweezers as well. We probably need to do some shuffling first, because I think right now I don't have this space. No. Sorry. I need to make some space first. Yeah, let's buy... Improves health, stop bleeding, improves health. This is 237 for... Let's try the bandage first. This seems definitely like a good option. Oh, it's expensive though, 422. What's this? I mean, we have enough money right now. Yeah, let's take this first. And let's see if that helps. Oh, thank goodness. Okay, it does. But that's still only a temporary solution. And as you can see, it only got us halfway through. This is a dead item someone created by using a bandage. Oh, we used it, so thanks very much. Okay, so let's trade again. He's buying a used bandage for 5 gold. Well, I'll take it. I'm not gonna lie, I'll take it. Can I give you all my broken stuff? Oh, it's not a lot though. It's more for space rather than anything else. Chalk. No one really wants chalk. The kids sometimes trade for the marbles, so I'm not gonna give them away just yet. Do you take the herbs? No. You don't give me enough money for this, sorry. Although we don't even have enough water for all of them, so maybe... We have 3. Let's do 5 of... Oh, let's do 6 of this. 6 of this. 3 of this. That's a good amount of money. That's the equivalent of this. And this. Except... Oh, did it fall on the ground? Neomycinium. 770, wow. Okay, so tablets really are worth a lot. Did something fall down? No. Okay, tourniquet. Should I wait a little bit? Well, let's just use it. We need it anyway. Oh, it's only a little bit. Oh, boy. Okay. Yeah. I am genuinely worried. I think we are... With this, we're running out of time. Unless there's a way on to somehow magically produce those. Or there's a way to trade for them that I haven't discovered yet. Because this took half of our money. And we're not getting funds this time around, because last time we didn't do enough, if you recall. We had to find survivors, we only found 2, and then we kind of left it, and yeah, the day changed before we managed to get back. Wow, that is an issue. I think the solution might be this, but I'm also worried that this might kill us straight away. And I don't want to incur another death, because clearly we already have enough melee as it is. So... You don't have new stuff straight away, right? No, you don't. Okay, so... Let's go on the other side now. Get away from the main street. Remember the tip. Oh, wow. Okay, let's save the game quickly. And I'm hoping it's not gonna corrupt my save file again like it did last time. And let's talk... Oh, he needs a prophylaxis again? Let's talk to him first.
The girl is all right. But, the boy's unbearable.
Which boy are you talking about? That's alright. That's alright. We'll take it all back. Our feet are firmly planted. Even if it all comes crumbling down, even if every single one of them dies, we will rebuild it. Do you know what's going on in the dormitory, boys? I can guess, my boy. I can guess. If everything there was alright, you wouldn't barge in here with your eyes so wide. How many? How many what? The victims. Better ask me how many survivors. Not a lot. To make the factory work again, at 1/3 of its power, at least, to cover the most urgent deliveries, are there 1,000 left, at least? Go and count yourself. Those are your people, boys. I have special people on payroll who do just that, but they have no way of getting inside. Or maybe you can guide them in, since you've apparently found a hole. Well, they're waiting for you, boys. And they're seeking my blood. I'll go, but not right now. Later, when things calm down. Go back to your business, my boy. Thanks for the news, but it's nothing new, so go. Go to them, boys. Now. They want to look you in the eye. Are you out of your mind, my boy? I'm not going anywhere now. And I would advise you follow my example. Scared? They just want to look you in the eye. Should we be proactive? We know they don't just want to look him in the eye. That's scared. Who do you take me for? You dare bully me? You dare push me? I'll rip all your throats out, and I won't even break a sweat. You pathetic weeds, you mindless calves. I want you, boys. But you go to them now. Then they come to you later. Let them look you in the eye, that's how they say it. Can we do a prophylaxis? In danger. Oh, so we can just give him something. No, I don't want to waste any more. I did that once for him already, and I don't feel like it right. Oh, hello.
Rough as Dutch, safe to touch. Smooth as bone, leave it alone.
That was what the kids were saying at the very beginning about the that weird red amalgamation that was on the outside of the houses. Cat's out of the bag now. What do you mean? I sympathize with the Yojimskis, I do. But the father and son were too different, you see. Incompatible. Hence the catastrophe. It's always like that with them. With this town, too. The gears grind. They can't move in harmony. And we see the results. What results? The son killed several thousand people, and he knows it. He was the one who locked up the dormitory. What do you mean? I mean what I said. He's the one who did it. On the night of your arrival. Okay, now we have ... or he mentioned a riot brewing there. ... Time sets everything in its place. Each had his own vision of the Bull enterprise. They got in each other's way, the father and son. Now there will be calm, and the gears will turn as before. But why? Why does calm have to come at such a steep price? To hell with that damned factory. But why do we have to make these unbearable choices? What makes you think only one of them will survive? What makes you think we're the ones making these choices? What makes you think we're the ones making these choices? Who else? Well, the Yojimskis themselves. Very funny. Yeah, I'm in stitches. So what do we do? One of them must go to the dormitory, and I think it'll be the younger. He's firmly decided. But I went to the elder. I think it's better for him to go, rather than the younger. If I were him, I'd go in my son's stead. But no one would let me speak to him. Wait. Youngblood decided to go to the dormitory? Why? I wish they'd both rot. Bloodsuckers, both of them. Youngblood decided why? His conscience. I was just with him. I spoke to him. About everything. In the end, he's going. How can I stop him? I'm sorry it happened this way. I shouldn't have paid him that visit. Were you the one who told him about the dormitory? Is he at his place? I'll talk him out myself. You're good at guilt-tripping people, girl saint. Yeah. I feel like I would like to go with this one, but that finishes the dialogue, so I think I'm just I'm gonna ask her whether she was the one who told him about it. He'd have found out anyway, so it was you. He was keeping a close eye on it. If not today, then tomorrow. I thought it would be better if he learned it from me. I wanted to comfort him. It wasn't his fault. I'm familiar with your sort of comfort. You make everyone feel guilty. You witch. You probably pushed him to do it in the first place. I'm familiar with your sort of comfort. Why would you say that? I'm a good person. A good person. I'll talk to Youngblood myself and talk him out of it. Like hell you will. If even I failed, and you won't get there in time anyway, he's already on his way. I bet you haven't even tried. I'll get there in time. That's alright, I have a better idea. Oh? What's the better idea? And why would we... Oh, wait. Okay, so it was the young one who ordered the dormitory to be closed. The kin believe it was the old one, so they asked him to bring him. But because of his conscience, the young one wants to go and kind of, live up to the consequences of his doing. So is this suggesting that we're still sending the older one? But why? I bet you haven't even tried to get there in time. I don't think I'll get there in time, because we are... Oh god, this game, man. We are on the verge of collapse. We desperately need to sleep. We're also super hungry, but I can fix both of those things. But we also have that sand lake that is gnawing away on our health. And if we don't do anything about it, we'll drop dead soon anyway. Because I can't, again, I don't have an endless supply on health returning items. So I think I'm gonna go with I'll get there in time. J, let's see what it says. Young Vlad considers himself responsible for what happened. He intends to accept punishment. Alright. That's fine. Yeah, I thought that this would give us the goal now. I mean, technically it's not far off. I think we can do this, but this is the troublemaker here. I think we can do it. It's so close we can definitely do it. But what are we gonna do about this? Oh, I'm so tempted to try this. But what if we die and we, this increases and gets even worse? Is it then even possible to... Is it possible to continue playing from here? I mean, I'm genuinely asking myself the question right now. We found one pharmacy that had 2 health items that cost us half of our money. We can do this probably one more time, but this is rough. And on top of that, we're in the middle of the infected area right now. You know what? I've saved here now. Let's try it. Let's run over. Okay, we go to the left, then to the right, straight through. And hopefully once I see this, I will remember it right away. Let's give it a go. Let's be really quick about it. Quick on the side, remember. Don't go on the main road, because that's where those pest clouds are coming from. I'm hoping... Was it the left? Please let it be the left. Yes, it was the left. Okay, we should be out of the infected area now anyway. Oh, L? What is L saying? Vlad the Younger now also in danger. Okay, I get it. No, we're not out. Oh, that's great. Oh, this is of course now also infected area. Man. Can I just say, I believe I'm playing this on the easiest difficulty level, right? And yes, I'm playing this for the first time, but still, man, that's rough. Okay,
what must be done, must be done. No matter how hard it is.
I agree. Now is not a good time. I'm headed out. Why? Preparing for your final journey? Why? Have you heard what happened with the dormitory? I have. I ordered the dormitory shut, Burak. Not my father. Me. Just before you arrived. Father covered for me later. You said the dormitory was locked because of a riot. Was that a lie? There was a riot there. Or so I was told. Now I understand what scared them. Oh, sorry, what scared them. But back then, I wasn't thinking about that at all. What were you thinking about? A riot among the kin? What the fuck do you mean? They've been struggling under your yoke for 60 years, and they never lifted a finger. What were you thinking about? Back then, I thought Father's wrath was the worst possible threat they could face. I was wrong. But no one could have known about this plague. I was wrong. But now, I'll make it right. I'll go to them. Why go there? You can't fix anything. No one could have known about it, indeed. So are we trying to prevent him from going? Or do we want to encourage him? I mean, our ultimate goal is we need to get Tajik's daughter out of there. They'll only leave until the person responsible looks them in the eye. Clearly, the young one, I know he's younger, there's an argument to be made. If the old one goes, then surely the younger one has more to learn, has more life left. But it was his decision, he did it. No one could have known about it indeed. Why go there? This seems like we're trying to prevent it, but I don't want to prevent it. Because my goal supersedes this. And quite frankly, if that was his decision and that's what they demand, well, buckle up. No one could have known about it indeed. Burak, Get out. Just get out. Am I making myself clear? But thank you for the rehearsal. I've looked one of you in the eyes now, and I must bear however many there are. I hope there's plenty. Fine. If you refuse to listen, I'll find another way to stop you. There's 400 or so. This is a brave decision. Go. Look them in the eye. I am gonna encourage him. I mean, we have to make a choice, so I'm gonna go with this. J. It was Youngblood who locked up the Termitory. He deems himself responsible for what happened to the kin, and will go to them voluntarily. Is this the outcome I want? But is it about the outcome that we want? Oh, I feel like I'm missing something right now. I thought our overarching goal right now is we need to get Taya out of there. For whatever bizarre reason. The kin made it very clear to be able to do that and to kind of get them to even properly talk to us. The person responsible needs to go look them in the eye. He is willing to do that, yet we're having doubts whether that's the outcome that we want or not. What? I feel like I'm missing something. Oh, hunger. Well, I think it's time. It's almost time. We'll wait just a little bit more. Okay. Is this the outcome I want? So I guess I have an option now. I guess I can go back to Old Vlad. Try to convince him to go instead of his son. That's why the icon is here. Or I can just go straight here. It's interesting how they do this. If you look at people, they've even visually, they created a character here who's easy to probably, easy to dislike. I mean, the demeanor so far since we've met him for the first time, he's bolsterous, he's very much, the old way of doing things. He clearly doesn't give a shit about any of his employees, 100%. Whereas he, at least with the few interactions that we did have, he seems to be interested in them. But the consequences is that very defining decision was made by him, not by him. And he was willing to immediately cover for his son. It's one of those moral dilemmas where it feels easy because, again, you could even an argument like, oh, he's already old, if he goes and they kill him, oh, that's fine. And I feel like they've created his character to be more, so that you as the player are more sympathetic towards him, so you're more inclined to actually say, you know what, even though we know that he's the one ultimately responsible because it was his decision, let's just let him get it in his place. But is that right? And then there's another element where I don't know if we will be able to make it all the way back anyway, so it's a tough choice. It really is a tough choice. It's well crafted, I'm not gonna lie. I quite enjoy this. And yeah. I mean, if we're thinking about what Oyud told us, he kind of said if the master goes there and shows strength, then, the kin will respect that. Now, I'm not sure if that will be the case for him. That might be the case if he goes, because clearly he has definitely a strong character, at least that's on surface level. Shop. Oh man, I'm very inclined to just go back and try and see if we can convince him. Also because out of a very selfish reason, because there's a bed here and we could rest, and yeah, exhaustion is almost at max. So we would need to sleep anyway, and I don't know if we managed to get there all the way to our lair. You know what, let's just do it. We'll go back. We'll go back one more time. We'll try and see if we can get the old one to take the fall. Saving once more. And also our health is being eaten away again, so we might drop that soon anyway. Who knows? Oh, you only have soap. Well, sorry, but soap's not on my shopping list right now. Oh, dodged that bullet. Crossing the street quickly. Alright. She's gone. He's still here. Yeah, we can talk to him again.
Sickness is an ordeal, a fearfulness. The foolish die, the clever go further. If you knew it was a boon, would you not die? But what is lordly about seeking what is known?
Grip. Grab. Rob. Grub.
Are you right?
Makes right.
Back again, Burak. Like a shuttle in a weaver's loom. Well, you might be interested, but your son is going to the dormitory. What for? To confess, he was the one who locked up the dormitory. You didn't even know, did you? The whelp. The idiotic whelp. I didn't know. I didn't know. So you did? That whelp is too cocky, thinking he's responsible for anything. Too eager to take my place. No, it's a bit too early for him to get in my way. I am the master. This is my business. I will bear the consequences. So you do care about your son after all. I think we know this already. He basically said that it was his idea straight away. Again, this is an odd choice. This is not a surprise. So what's your plan? I'm sending people to seize that whelp and get him over here. Let him wallow in his conscience here. Guilty. Ha! Responsible my ass. Well, don't you think you should go there instead? Oh, I will. I have no plan to tremble at the sight of them. They will cower with their tails between their legs. I am the power. I am the authority. And they know it. They've changed. Recent events have transformed them. Sunfest does that to people. So do I. I saw them, else I wouldn't be here. If you go to them now, you'll do it as a master. But if you linger, your role will change. I believe that. Okay, Jay. Big Vlad considers himself responsible for everything. It seems he loves his son more than he shows. He will replace young Vlad before the kin. Okay. So it's the big bull going to it now, and this is now done. Again, is that the right thing to do? And it's an interesting point. I mean, he said he asked this rhetorical question of I didn't know, question mark. That's a good point. As the owner, as being in charge of everyone and everything, maybe he did indeed know. And the mere fact that he let his son go ahead with that decision, that's a decision in itself. Anyhow, interesting. We still have that same problem. We need to do something about this. We might do it now. I mean, I'm thinking I could do it on the next episode, but we might as well just get it over with. So, let's go back to this room. Safe. We need to sleep. Here goes nothing. We're gonna take the Schmauder. And let's just hope for the best. Oh my word. Okay, we're not dead. And this is gone. I hope we did the right thing. And now we're gonna take some morphine. Please don't kill me through exhaustion now. Because we need to sleep. We have to. And sadly, we are going to miss that next play. So use... What, do I just sleep? No. Release fear and pain, leaving you drowsy numb. If I take this before sleep, I'll recuperate better. Yeah, let's just do it. And let's do 3 hours. Oh. Oh. Oh, shoot. What is happening now?
Well, of course it's about the skin. The skin is a connection. It's what you use to touch the world, isn't it? Your border.
Oh, there's the word. Border. Like the brain. Everything that limits us exists only in the mind. Imperare sibi maximum imperium est.
You're talking past each other. Ah, everyone does. The organs are what matter. And blood. Blood is the bond between us.
But touch is transformative. You can only change someone through touch. They'll undergo a metamorphosis and not even notice.
So it's all deception to you? Where did you even come from?
No, I don't deceive people. But I touch things, leaving behind tiny pieces of myself. Then I watch. Watch them change.
You can't change someone against their will. Only will matters. Which proves this is all about blood.
Blood is only a stream of red and white cells. Sure, they contain information, but how can anything compare to the magnificence of the brain?
Make up your mind. Otherwise, the town will die.
No, it won't. I can perform miracles. Just let me. Let me go. Stop playing against me, both of you.
Playing? Do you think this is a game? 914 people died yesterday.
922. It will be more than 1,000 tomorrow. Nokoin dun orto.
Yes, this is exactly my point. They're all numbers to you. But what you think of as zeros and ones are actual people. They've already been touched by someone's will. They've been reanimated.
I don't think we'll ever see eye to eye. We have such little time left. Shall we leave then?
So we separate, as usual. How many days do we have? 11?
Let's go. The clock is ticking.
That was one interesting dialogue. And health now is recovering again. Okay. Day 8, in which the Haruspex finally realizes how deep the rifts go. Yeah, we need to eat, sorry. Okay, and we need to drink something as well. Okay, thoughts. New work is awaiting at the hospital, so we missed the theater play, or maybe the dream was the theater play? Who knows? Okay, but bottom line is, we didn't die. We found a way, I think, to at least circumvent certain death. Because I genuinely believe that if we would have just continued on that trajectory, maybe we would have gotten one more round of health items, but then we would have had no more money and that would have been it. So I'm glad that I did this. At the very least, it looks like we're free from this. We can now probably upgrade this by just taking one of our tinctures, and we still have enough to kind of make new ones. So that's good. We need everything else again, we're now pretty much out of food and all of that stuff as well. But Haruspecs, that I thought that's us. I thought we are the Haruspecs. So that was an interesting dialogue, because we kind of saw ourselves as the third person and talking about the organs and the blood. We had the Bachelor, who clearly is the impersonation of, you know, science and the future and modernism. And then you kind of had this, you have Clara, the changeling, talking as, well, whatever you would say it, like she was saying, oh, touch, transformative things, etc. So probably more spirituality, mysticism, maybe that bit. And it feels like we are more or less the connection between the two, no? Or maybe I'm just reading into things now. Anyhow, I feel we are one step further again. We obviously still have that, yeah, we have that permanent defect on ourselves now. I'm kicking myself for that, and it's really such a silly mistake. We've managed so far into day 8 without anything, and then I just fall down the bloody stairs. But oh well, what can you do? Okay, so we're at a good point. I think I'm going to make a stop here. Thank you so much for joining me again. I believe we will be able to go through the next episode. We'll live to see another day, which is great, because I genuinely, at the beginning of this episode, I wasn't so sure whether that would be the case. But we're here, and I'm looking forward to the next one, where we will head back to the Termitory to see what happens from the confrontation between Big Vlad and the kin, and hopefully, we will finally be able to get answers to some of our questions, such as who killed our father, how can Tyre help us to find a cure to the pest, and what new tasks await us at the hospital. Anyhow, until then, please look after yourself, take good care, and have a wonderful rest of your day. I see you soon. Bye bye.